All the recorders up first? Everybody got recorders up? All right, Bill.
How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
SK, you start us off.
Just asking.
You know, we're going to start off by asking about the game winner. So tell us how that played out for you.
I mean, I just felt it like at the end, towards the end, because they was face guarding me like the whole overtime, and I just felt like if they just give me a little bit of breathing room, then I'm at least I'm gonna try to get the layup, if anything. And then on top of that, I mean, he was letting me like advance the ball up the court a little bit. So, I mean, I was alright. And then Kelvin just set a great screen, and then I just took their power forward on.
Without Cash tonight, how much was that in your head that you kind of needed to take over some of the offensive load and help carry the team?
I mean, it was a lot because I know that Cash, he's one of our leaders, and I said this to the team earlier. I mean, we're down the leader, and that's something that everybody got to do in this game. We got to step up, and everyone did a great job of doing that. And with Cash, like with him not playing and none of that, and we heard him on the sideline the whole time. That was great. I mean, it was just like he was on the court with us. He just wasn't playing.
When did you know he wasn't going to play?
I didn't know until today. And then when I seen him, I asked him in the trainer's room. I was like, "You ain't playing?" He was like, "No, I'm not gonna play." So, I mean, that's when everybody just locked in and said, "You know what? That's something that we gotta do. Just step up."
When was that? Was that a shoot around?
This was, around shoot around.
Which would have been like the latest win.
No, it was actually before the game. Actually, like an hour or two before the game.
Titus, they were trying to take Sean out towards the end of the game, and you got a little bit more assertive offensively. Just talk about what you were seeing and how you were able to get to the line.
Well, I knew they was playing SK really hard. They didn't want him to get the ball, so it's really him who opened up a lot of opportunities for everybody else, because when they face guard, it's basically 4-on-4, and you just got to make a play when the opportunity is available.
SK, I mean, how frustrating is that when they're face guarding? I mean, you couldn't even get a touch on the ball there for 4, 5, 6 minutes because they were just refusing to let you get it. I mean, was that frustrating to kind of not even be able to?
I mean, it's frustrating, but then again, it's like I'm kind of happy because now I know. I mean, we have 4 of the scorers. Like these guys are just like me. I just play a little bit more minutes, and I know that if they got the opportunity and the ball in their hands, that they're going to score.
What was it like playing in that game? The intensity, just the back and forth of it?
I love the Ring of Red games. I mean, that's everybody. That's when everybody in the city comes out, and you can tell. Like, I mean, it was at one point where we was playing and we made a shot, and then when we was running back, it felt like the floor was shaking. Like I was like, what's going on here? Like, and then I just seen everybody just jumping up. So I mean, it's a great thing that we have our fans like that on our side.
What was it like for you, Titus? Probably have been in too many atmospheres like that.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all our fans, and keep coming and showing us support. We're working hard for y'all, and just keep showing us support. Thank you, and we love y'all. To the fans.
Now you got to go play Syracuse. You know they beat Louisville today. How tough is it going to be to turn around that fast and get ready for them?
We know it's going to be tough going down to the Dome and playing, but we just got to continue to keep playing the way we've been playing, and that's winning with defense and rebounding. I mean, the scoring is going to come because, like I said, everybody on this team can score, but if we continue to keep rebounding and defending the way we have, like for the past 2-3 games, then we'll be all right.
You guys talked about the home crowd, and you had lost 3 in a row at home. Did they kind of lift you out of that?
Today?
Yeah. You lifted yourself out of that.
Yeah, we lifted ourselves out.
You had some shots early that they didn't look great, but you just kept kind of firing and then eventually came for you. Is that something, that relentlessness kind of just something that you just gotta, as a shooter, gonna keep going at it and don't let any of those phase you?
Coach always told me, I mean, since I was a freshman, that it don't matter how many shots you take or anything like that. Great scorers and great shooters don't stop shooting, and that's something that I've carried on since I was a freshman here. And I'll never stop shooting because I know that coach got that, and my teammates actually got that type of confidence in me. And if that's something that's gonna help us win, and that's something that's gonna pull us over the top, then that's what I'm gonna keep doing.
You better not stop shooting.
What did you see on the play that was almost a turnover and you tracked it down in the last minute? How did you see that and how did that play?
I was going up because Todd Mayo was actually, he was playing, he was face guarding me. So when I went up and went back, I thought Rub was going to see me, but he didn't. And then when he threw it over the whatchamacallit, I looked at G-Lon like, he's a little too short to catch this. So let me at least run and try to save it at least, because I know we was only up 2. So if they would have got that turnover right there in front of their bench or on the opposite side, then we'd have been in trouble. So, I mean, my main goal was just to at least just try to save it. And I knew I can try to at least outrun Todd Mayo, so that's what I did.
Were you even surprised that you were able to get to it? It didn't look like anybody could get to that ball when it first hit the air.
I mean, I was surprised. I was just happy I didn't step on that line. If I would have had to hear from the little guy. I was, man.
You can choose out here before you get in trouble. Anybody else?
Titus, it's just about your rebounding lately. You had 10 rebounds tonight. Is that just been your focus every game now is rebound?
Yeah, it have, but I actually didn't know I had 10 rebounds. So, but it's just anything that I could do to help the team win. I know that we have scorers on this team who get the job done. So, just anything that I could do to get the team, whether it's taking charge, either some nights even scoring, just depending on how the game goes. Whatever is lacking, I'm just trying to do anything where we can get a win.
That's what separates him from everybody else. I mean, not only is he offensive minded, but he got the mind just to do everything, and that's something that we need on this team.
So you didn't know you had a double-double?
No, I actually didn't know I had 10 rebounds.
Sean, you've talked about Marquette in the past. They just keep coming. I mean, did you guys know at some point in the second half that they were going to make that run and you guys were going to have to weather the storm?
I mean, we went in the locker room saying that we walked in and was like, this game ain't over. We're down 5, because we know that they're capable of going on runs. And I mean, as you see, Vanderblue, he hit like 3 threes in a row and brought him right back in the game. And that was something that kind of hindered us a little bit, but then we continue to keep fighting and keep sitting there trying to make runs back at them. So I mean, we knew that they was going to come though.
What about the zone you guys play? You don't do that very much. Was that because Cash was out or because it was a strategic thing against them? Or?
Oh, I don't know. I guess that was coach's decision. I mean, but obviously it worked, and that's something, if it's going to continue to keep working, then I hope we continue to keep doing it.
Did they seem to be a little confused in the first half against that?
Yeah, I think so, because we're a man team, and that's something that all the teams in the nation that's probably going to play us, that's what they practice, and that's probably what they was practicing all week, and then come to find out, oh, they're playing zone. So, I mean, that kind of threw them off.
You did the same thing to them here last year too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did actually. So, I mean, I don't know why they thought that we was going to change anything, but it helped us.
They kind of solved it in the second half, didn't they?
Yeah, they came out hitting shots and taking shots that we didn't think that they was going to get, but they took them.
That it?
Thanks, fellas.
All right, guys.